In the hallowed halls of Buckingham Palace, whispers of unrest ripple through the gilded corridors. The clock strikes, and 2 minutes later, the phone call that would alter royal family dynamics forever is made. Catherine's decisive action to block Harry from seeing the children without William marks a seismic shift that would send shockwaves through the centuries-old institution. Was this a defensive maneuver, a power play, or something deeper? Before we go deeper into what this really means for the royal family, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single update. As the call connected, Catherine's voice carried an unmistakable urgency, a steely resolve thinly veiled by concern. It was not just a request, it was an imperious command, a line drawn boldly in the sand of royal traditions. The decision to prevent Harry from unsupervised visits seemed drastic, highlighting an unseen chasm that had quietly expanded over the years. Her words crackled with tension, a manifestation of strained relations that had too long simmered beneath the luxurious surface of palace life. So began this electrifying chapter in royal history, a decision that echoed like a thunderous revelation through hushed, opulent chambers. It was no secret that the path leading to this moment was fraught with conflicts. Historical tensions had occasionally bubbled to the surface, often cooling under the polished veneer of public duty, only to reignite with renewed vigor. Past incidents a sidelong glance here, a clipped acknowledgement there, all pivotal moments that forged the rift now fully exposed. This unfolding metamorphosis was not merely singular. It coalesced from years of subtle grievances, the quiet plays of influence overshadowed by the grandeur of public service. With Catherine's fateful decision, the palace became a theatre of emotional turmoil. Conflicting loyalties manifested as whispered confrontations in hidden corners and intense dialogues in grandeur rooms. One could sense the shift in ambience attention, so taut it vibrated like a finely tuned string. For those serving within and those who lived beneath its historic roof, daily existence turned into an intricate dance around unspoken truths, their rhythm disrupted by a choice that would ripple beyond family. Inevitably, the revelation breached the palace walls, making its way into the eager hands of the media. Headlines erupted, feeding public curiosity and speculative fires. Reports dissected and devoured Catherine's motivations. Was this staunch protectiveness driven by maternal instincts, or something obscured beneath layers of regal diplomacy? The speculation prowled through news reports, forums, and public debates, each view adding pressure to an already strained royal tableau. Harry, on the other hand, was left to navigate the avalanche of emotions triggered by the day's events. His initial shock, tempered by palpable frustration, laid foundations for night-long contemplations. In his heart, a tangled web of betrayal and anguish unfurled, driving him to seek answers, or perhaps pathways to mend the fractures formed. His response could no longer remain a personal battle. It begged a stage in this unfolding royal drama, a plea for reconciliation audibly waiting in the echo of hurt. As the echoes of Catherine's decision reverberate, tensions mount, and the monarchy braces for what's to come next, a confrontation, signalling the unraveling of familial bonds at the heart of the royal family. Behind the smile and regal demeanour lies a story of brotherly love turned sour. William and Harry's bond, once unbreakable, is now fraying at the edges. Was Catherine's firm stance the straw that broke the camel's back, or are the roots of discord buried deeper in royal history? Secrets emerge as we delve into the unseen struggle between these two princes. In their youth, William and Harry were a force of unity amidst the royal family's splintered image. Two young princes walking side by side through the corridors of Buckingham Palace, their laughter echoing above the hushed tones of duty. Their camaraderie was a beacon of hope, a testament to resilience born from shared scars too painful for the public eye. Yet, beneath this gilded exterior, shadows loomed, whispering of a future where paths would diverge, and blood once thought immutable would be tested. As time unfolded its inevitable witness, Whispers of betrayal slowly embroidered themselves into the fabric of their relationship. Innocuous gestures became rife with suspicion, a missed invitation, an unsaid apology, each small storm building into something neither could ignore. Was it the choices they made, or the pressures they inherited, that sowed the seeds of rivalry where kinship once blossomed brightly? Catherine emerged as a formidable figure within this evolving drama, her poise steadfast as she navigated the delicate threads of royal obligation and familial dedication. Her influence, whether perceived or real, cast long shadows upon the relationship between the brothers. To some, she was seen as a pillar of support for her husband, a stabilizing force amidst chaos. To others, perhaps including Harry, her presence was the catalyst for an imbalance he could no longer abide. Her decisions, viewed through the fractious lens of family politics, bore the weight of favoritism, whether intentional or not, leaving the brothers to grapple with the shifting dynamics of their once straightforward world. Layer upon layer of family and public pressures compounded their private struggles, like waves crashing relentlessly against the cliffs of tradition. The rigorous demands of duty, the haunting echo of media speculation, and the expectations of a public accustomed to a fairy tale all conspired to drive deeper wedges between them, forcing them to wear masks of civility in public while wrestling with discontent in private. Their public facades stood in stark contrast to the private tensions simmering behind palace doors, where secret meetings mangled beneath the weight of their unspoken grievances. No audience, just two brothers seeking to find clarity amidst the fog of disillusionment. These meetings, silent and secretive, hinted at the raw truth beneath polished appearances and brittle smiles. The world saw what they were allowed to see: measured gestures, shared appearances, a side-by-side stance that belied the swirl of emotions beneath. Yet even amid the darkness of their tensions, moments of hope glimmered like elusive sun rays piercing a brooding sky. There were rumors of quiet reconciliations, of olive branches extended, and at times reluctantly accepted. Secret messages exchanged, a reconciliatory meeting brokered by wiser, gentler voices within the family circle. Such moments offered a fragile thread of hope, suggesting that perhaps they might navigate through the storm within and find their way back to the warm solidity of brotherhood. As emotions simmer and hidden histories emerge, the stage is set for a confrontation years in the making, one that would redefine both brotherhood and legacy within the royal family. In the shadows of crown and country, Catherine stands resolute, shielding her family from unseen threats. But what drives her actions? Duty, love, or unresolved rivalries? Her unyielding stance against Harry without William reveals not just a moment's decision, but the culmination of a series of battles she has quietly fought. Unmasking the Duchess, we find more than meets the eye. With grace befitting her title, Catherine navigates a labyrinth of royal responsibility and familial harmony. Each step is calculated, each gesture shrewd, as she deftly balances on the tightrope suspended between her rising influence and the weighty traditions of the House of Windsor. Her role demands more than ceremonial duties. It calls for an intricate dance of support and subtle opposition. Yet, beneath her poised exterior, a tempest of inner conflict churns. Does she act out of loyalty to the institution, or is there a deeper, more personal fire fueling her resolve? Her silent battles are waged far from the public eye, against adversities that fall upon those who wear the crown. Challenges abound, none more pressing than her fervent protection over her children. Here, maternal instincts clash with royal expectations. Behind the palace's ancient stones, she wages battles that leave no visible scars, yet in their demands they shape the fabric of her private world. Always vigilant, she shields her young from the torrents unleashed by the wider world, ensuring their lives bear the semblance of normalcy amidst the chaos of crown duties. In the public realm, Catherine is the picture of grace and composure, the embodiment of regal elegance. Yet behind closed doors, her resolve is unyielding, her decisions forged in the crucible of personal conviction. The dichotomy is stark. The Duchess, publicly serene, is privately audacious, pushing boundaries with a subtlety that eludes the untrained eye. Her commitments are driven as much by love for her family as by an innate strength that refuses to bend under pressure. The weight of the crown is a formidable force, shaping decisions with an unyielding hand. For Catherine, every choice is a testament to navigating this gilded cage of duty and expectation. It is a delicate line she walks, knowing that every move resonates through the ages, affecting the legacy her children will inherit. Her influence expands, carefully cultivated yet restrained, a quiet assertion of her place within the royal hierarchy. The implications of Catherine's decisions echo beyond the immediate present. They set ripples across time, imprinting on William, George, Charlotte, and Louis a future intertwined with her legacy. Her choices are not mere reactions to a turbulent world. They are strategic, calculated to secure the throne's stability and her children's happiness. In a realm where personal and public spheres are inexorably fused, her actions shape the monarchy's path, threading through history with definitive significance. As Catherine's motivations come to light, the echoes of her decisions resonate far beyond the palace walls, setting the stage for a volatile face-off that could reshape royal relationships forever. The British monarchy is no stranger to family feuds, but this clash pierces through the heart of its very essence. As Catherine and Harry's discord mirrors echoes of past royal struggles, history seems to repeat itself in spectral whispers. Are these modern battles merely echoes of a storied past, or do they portend an uncertain future for the House of Windsor? In the grand tapestry of the monarchy, shadows of conflict have often loomed large. Centuries ago, the barbed tensions between Edward VIII and George VI redefined the very trajectory of royal duty and personal desire, leaving scars that are felt even today. The abdication crisis, a seismic event in British history, saw the personal clash of two brothers under the weight of a crown. This historical precedent casts a compelling reflection on the current fissures within the House of Windsor. With whispers tracing back to the notorious hostilities of Henry II's reign and the rebellion of his own sons in the 12th century, the royal lineage is peppered with episodes of bitter rivalries and familial betrayals. These ghosts linger, not merely as tales from yesteryears, but as vivid undercurrents that shape present dramas. The annals of history murmur with stories of Queen Anne's struggles in a court fraught with political intrigue and familial alliances fraying with deceit. Such narratives bolster the notion that within this glittering institution, turmoil is a palpable constant, a haunting reminder echoing through time. Living under the gilded canopy of royalty, each member bears the formidable weight of their ancestors' legacy. For Catherine and Harry, this means shouldering an intricate weave of duty, expectation, and unyielding scrutiny. The burden is compounded by an unending cycle where old wounds resurface and private tensions are thrust into the public domain. What does it mean to carry this legacy, a mantle as burdensome as it is illustrious, knowing that their own moments of discord will be stitched into the ever-evolving story of their dynasty? Patterns of discord are woven as intricately as the fine tapestries adorning the halls of their palaces. Throughout history, siblings have clashed with the vigor of rivals Charles and Diana's tumultuous marriage, reminiscent of a bygone era's own marital crises, highlights the perennial tug-of-war between royal duty and personal happiness. These complex dynamics speak to an enduring cycle within the monarchy, where the facade of unity often masks underlying rifts. The cultural significance of these conflicts resonates beyond the UK, echoing globally. They are not merely personal dramas, but public spectacles, drawing fascination and critique from a worldwide audience. As the monarchy's struggles play out on a global stage, they become part of a larger discourse on power, privilege, and the human condition, influencing perceptions and inspiring debates across continents. Historically, key turning points have redefined the monarchy's path, from the tumult following the execution of Charles I to Queen Victoria's reclusive mourning that reshaped public perceptions of the crown. Each moment carries an eerie symmetry to contemporary tensions. As past decisions ripple through time, the House of Windsor stands at a crossroads, once again a conclave of royals grappling with the future of their legacy, with a world watching closely. As we traverse through the pages of history, the question remains, how will this present rift shape the future? With stakes so high, the stage is set for a conclave of royals that could alter everything they hold dear. Amid whispers of scandal and secrets, a clandestine meeting of royals is underway. The family gathers, not in celebration but out of necessity, to confront the storm sowed by Catherine's controversial decision. As the tension mounts and alliances are tested, this conclave holds the potential to make or break the monarchy's delicate balance. The Grand Hall, usually a beacon of elegance and order, reverberates now with murmurs of discontent and suspense. Each face around the table masks a story untold, a tale of loyalty or defiance waiting to unfold. They gather here, summoned by necessity. Their presence a testament to the gravity of Catherine's unilateral decision, a seismic shift no one anticipated. This was no ordinary assembly but a conclave that thrust even the most reserved family members into an unforeseen spotlight, their composure tested by the brewing storm. Among them, alliances forge in the shadows of that royal chamber. A few stand beside Catherine, showing quiet solidarity, their loyalty founded more on shared vision than shared blood. Others, however, bear the weight of opposition, a stark constellation of vigilance and skepticism. Their loyalty to tradition fuels their resistance, a formidable battalion of royals, staunch in their resolve to maintain the monarchy's storied past against encroaching change. These lines drawn around the table, once blurred by familial kinship, now glow with newly kindled tension. Silence grows beyond the palace walls, where media sentinels clutch their pens, waiting for leaks that never come. An impenetrable shroud blankets this conclave, casting long shadows over the kingdom's skyline. The world holds its breath, left to guess at the pivotal discourse behind those heavy doors. But within, words sharpen, hearts clench, each statement delivered with the crushing weight of its implication. Heated debates ignite, echoing through the cavernous room, yet as the fire blazes, a poker face reigns as the norm, masking impassioned sentiments beneath a veneer of royal stoicism. Here lies the crux of their unity's fragile architecture, teetering between collapse and cohesion. Heal the rifts, and the monarchy stands firm, an indestructible fortress against the storms of controversy. But let the fissures widen, and their gathered assembly risks spiraling into irrevocable fracture, the consequences of which could cascade through the generations. As they grapple with this dichotomy, each member knows that silence too can be a weapon, capable of piercing deeper than any spoken dissent. The outcome? A tempest of possibilities swirls within this conclave, each carrying the monarchy toward a juncture of destiny. Will this gathering mend the fractures, bridging chasms with human connection? Or will it fuel the fires of division, fanning the flames of discord to an overwhelming inferno? This is the brink upon which it balances their shared history poised above uncertainty. As the royals emerge from their conclave, a shadow of uncertainty hangs over the palace. Every word spoken carries the weight of future repercussions. But another secret, unknown yet to the public, waits to be revealed. Just when tensions seemed at their breaking point, a stunning revelation turns the table yet again. Beneath the opulent veneer of the royal household, where whispered conversations and unspoken alliances have dictated the course of history, emerges a secret that threatens to unravel centuries of tradition. In hushed tones behind the grand marble pillars, the conclave gathers a select circle, sworn to the crown, their faces etched with a mixture of dread and anticipation. What they learn within these hallowed walls sends shockwaves through their very foundation. A truth sequestered for decades, thought immune from even the harshest trials, is laid bare in the unforgiving light. The revelation, like a dagger, cuts deep into the heart of the family fabric. Eyes widen in horror, whispers of disbelief echo through the corridors. For Catherine, the realization feels like the ground beneath her feet is slipping away. In a world meticulously crafted to sustain its power, the burden of this truth feels almost insurmountable. She finds herself staring at familiar faces now shadowed by betrayal, questioning motives she once trusted implicitly. The air grows thick with unspoken accusations, as each gaze carries the weight of suspicion unconfined by familial bonds. As the palace buzzes with tension, the world beyond its gates demands to know. The media, insatiable and relentless, descends like vultures circling their quarry. Rumors swirl, each more tantalizing than the last, as the public ravenously consumes every scrap of information. Columnists pen feverish narratives, each a conjecture, each a spark that threatens to ignite a wildfire of public outrage. Gone is the regal composure, replaced by a frenzy that blurs the lines between reality and spectacle. For the children, innocents tethered to their parents' legacy, this revelation redefines their very existence. Catherine watches, torn, as her aspirations for them to rise as bastions of stability within the monarchy hang precariously in the balance. Dreams of ascension taint with the fear of inherited stigma, as they become unwilling participants in a narrative not of their making. As whispers reach their tender ears, the question remains, what path will they now walk? Yet within this maelstrom, agendas unfold, cloaked in the guise of concern. Whispers of power shifts ripple through the more clandestine channels of the court. Those who have long waited for a fracture in the royal armor see this as an opportunity to reposition, to claim influence where once they had none. Old rivalries are rekindled under the guise of reconciliation. Will the secret shift alliances, or will it merely crystallize the power structures already in place? In juxtaposition to the internal chaos, the public watches with bated breath. For some, it's a spectacle, a glimpse into the vulnerabilities of untouchable figures. For others, it's a call to question the very essence of the institution they once revered. While the family's responses must navigate the fine line between vulnerability and strength, a public hungry for authenticity demands more than stoic fades. Each move is a calculated dance between truth and preservation, every statement a tightrope between concession and dignity. As the dust begins to settle and secrets find the light, the royalty must now face the world, authentically or strategically. But how will the family, especially Catherine and Harry, adapt to this new truth? Faces composed, hearts racing, the monarchs stand at the precipice of rebirth or ruin. In a world lit by both the flame of revelation and the shadow of legacy, choices will forge the path forward, and the echoes of this day will resonate through generations yet to come. In the wreckage of recent revelations, a glimmer of hope emerges. Can broken bonds be mended, or is the divide too vast? In quiet corners, conversations pivot towards healing, perhaps the first steps toward reconciliation. As bridges are tentatively built, the royal family's journey toward unity could redefine its future. Miraculously, among the whispers of discord, unexpected voices rise in harmony. Where once there was silence, the echoes of peace now reverberate, stemming from corners few anticipated. A surprising protagonist emerges in this narrative of healing. Catherine, once perceived as the emblem of dissent, steps into the light as a harbinger of unity. Her transformation is riveting, a testament not only to personal growth, but to the undeniable pull of family ties and the hope of a shared future. No longer does she stand as the silent witness to familial fraught. Instead, she takes the helm, calling for understanding, bridging tendencies of division by daring the world to see what only she envisions. As these first steps stumble with hope, there are shared goals taking form, dreams that each member of the royal household nurtures silently yet fervently. The common vision of preserving a legacy, of fostering a monarchy distilled of pretense and poisoned by public scrutiny, stitches the family into a tentative fabric of alliance. There is an undeniable urgency to ensure the crown endures, not just through ceremony but through genuine connection, relying on the strength of shared history and a united aspiration for a monarchy that aligns with modern sensibilities. Public opinion, too, becomes a formidable character in this unfolding drama. With eyes perpetually cast upon the royal saga, the conversations across tea tables and echoed digitally play their part in the reconciliation narrative. An era that was quick to reduce the family into caricature now uses its voice to promote reconciliation, becoming an unanticipated ally in this delicate dance towards unity. The gaze of the public is unrelenting, yet dotted with moments of encouragement, reminding the royals that they embody more than titles. They symbolize continuity, curated by a united front. Behind the gilded curtains of royal life, subtle forces work diligently, stitching hidden threads of support that their royal counterparts may never see yet deeply feel. These are the gifted allies, some within familial binds yet distanced from the title, who graze the fringes of royalty but hold hearts of gold. Voices interpolated from staff, confidants, and even trusted outsiders weave the Queen's children into a newfound fabric of compassion and understanding. Beyond the pomp, it is these unseen hands that propel the quiet revolution, hastening each delicate step upon this path of reconciliation. Yet, as dreams coalesce into newfound hopes, the prospects of these efforts ripple through time, foreshadowing a monarchy transformed by understanding rather than lineage alone. Reconciliation could very well signal a new dawn, scattering old shadows and inviting a legacy that thrives not on rigid tradition, but through shared purpose. As the threads of unity gently weave through the family once more, one cannot help but anticipate the ultimate reconciliation between Catherine and Harry, a conversation that promises to be both poignant and historic. In an air thick with history and hope, Catherine and Harry finally come face to face. It's the meeting both the public and royal family have anticipated, a chance for truth, tears, and perhaps forgiveness. As voices tremble and hearts open, will this be the final confrontation that mends or forever fractures the royal lineage? Before we go deeper into what this really means for the royal family, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single update. The atmosphere was electric with the weight of anticipation and unresolved tension. The corridors of the ancestral palace seemed to hold their breath, heavy with echoes of past grievances and whispered secrets. Catherine and Harry, once so close, had been pulled apart by a series of events that no one could have foreseen. Years of miscommunications, decisions made under the duress of tradition, and the relentless scrutiny of media landscapes had carefully laid the groundwork for this moment. A reunion that could define the future. And here they stood, each laden with their version of truth, pain, and the hope of reconciliation. The journey to this point had been fraught with emotional landmines, each step a balancing act between personal desires and public duty. Now, standing in the same room, they felt the enormity of all that had led them here, a lifetime of shared memories and the spectres of choices made. As they began speaking, words were heavy with the weight of love and loss. Their voices, though soft, carried the force of a storm. Catherine's eyes, a mix of defiance and gentle compassion, met Harry's, a reflection of his own tangled emotions. The room felt like a sanctuary and battleground simultaneously. They spoke of things both said and unsaid, the pain of growing chasms, and the lost echoes of happier times. Beneath it all was a yearning possibly unvoiced for things to return to a previous semblance of peace. Yet, their exchange was raw, peeling back layers of pride and assumptions, each word both a bridge and a barrier between them. Moments of vulnerability emerged from the shadows as they journeyed through the territory of apologies. Forgiveness danced tantalizingly close, as fragile and precious as rare porcelain, a gift that neither knew quite how to give or receive. Yet, beneath their guarded exterior, there was a flicker of understanding, a shared acknowledgement of suffering and sacrifice. Catherine's words offered tentative reconciliation, while Harry grappled with the weight of royal expectations and his own path's bitter fulfillment. In the silent pauses, concessions hung in the air, promises of change tempered by the reality of their world. The royal family, both present and unseen, felt the tremors of this meeting. It was more than a conversation between brother and sister-in-law, it was a generational crossroads. Theirs were the faces that epitomized a legacy, their choices a mirror reflecting broader family dynamics. As their dialogue unfolded, the outcome would resonate through the hierarchy looming over them, challenging old norms and heralding potential new beginnings. With every hesitant disclosure and softening glance, there was a silent reckoning, a chance for the monarchy to redefine itself in this modern age. Beyond the palace walls, the world watched with bated breath, the media's lens amplifying every nuance, every gesture. This was not merely a family rift, it was a public spectacle of unreal proportions. The future of the monarchy teetered delicately on this interaction, a performance not for applause but for a verdict of public and familial harmony. Those attuned to the nuances read hope in their exchange, others sensed division. The public waited, perched on the edge of collective curiosity as history unfolded in real time. As Catherine and Harry exchanged final words, their meeting was etched in a tapestry of resolution and regret. They parted not with the certainty of complete healing, but with the seeds of understanding and forgiveness. For the individuals, there was a reckoning, a bittersweet reflection of what had been and what might become. For the royal family as a whole, their interaction was both a continuation and a potential transformation, a signpost marking a path forward in a complex and evolving lineage. As Catherine and Harry part ways, with their paths forever altered post-meeting, the narrative shifts from conflict to the potential restoration of a new royal future, a testament to the enduring power of family and forgiveness. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you in next one.